Hello, 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 y'all. I have Tony as the cameraman today. That's his finger. Today, I was inspired by Heather, my sweet, precious Heather, who I did a collab with. I'll put that link below if I remember. I always say that and then I don't. But we're going to make healthy, I'm doing meatless, Copycat PF Chang's lettuce wraps. So, come along with me for the ride. Just keep it going. I can cut stuff out later. Okay.
I didn't know I was here to be cameraman.
Well, so the main thing about this is it's a bunch of delicious spices and you're supposed to use ground chicken, but I'm a vegetarian. So Tony, why don't you pronounce the name brand of this?
Corn.
Corn. And this is basically
Very good,
vegetarian ground beef. And can you attest to the fact that it tastes just like normal?
It's fine. It really is. It's better than like the, I actually find that corn tastes better than like Morningstar Farms fake meat.
I agree. This is the best, and I've had lots of the faux meat varieties. So what I'm going to do is...
Hard to find though. It's one of the harder ones to find.
It is. This one is hard to find. Okay, so I'm going to get this into my pan with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of garlic, and then we'll be back.
She won't pick up.
He's FaceTiming his mother. She just called. Okay, the coconut oil is melting. I forgot to say, I think I said olive oil. I meant I'm going to melt olive oil, and get this going with some garlic, and then we'll
She won't pick up.
It's melting.
What a world! What a world!
That seems... People use duck fat to cook. Can you imagine how fatty that would be? Have you ever had that?
Yeah, but so's coconut oil, I imagine, right? Coconut oil is pure fat.
This is going to be a lot of... lettuce wraps.
Good. That's good. Somebody at work today
Butter.
was talking about how they use, they do what you do. They put butter into their coffee, a tablespoon of butter or something.
I don't do
like
butter. I don't do butter. I used to do butter. Now I just do coconut oil. The complexion. Okay, we're going to get this sauteed. Look at this. This is one serving. It's a snowball. No, I don't know. It just does this. Sometimes you have to... Got a nice pick.
We're going to stop here. And we'll come back.
And I was doing this.
Try it again.
Well, now it's going to be too salty, but he was making... It's kind of making fun of myself. You know the salt guy, that meme that's like...
Well, I know what you could do with that salt.
I'm not throwing it. I don't want to make a mess.
Right over your left shoulder. Now we'll have bad luck.
You know how many cats cross my path every day and I don't have any bad luck? Open umbrellas in the house. I don't obey by that nonsense. You make your own luck. Cut it. I've given him a task and he's elated to have something to do.
Look, he's letting me help, you
He's
guys.
stirring.
I'm responsible for stirring the corn.
Because I'm going to make the rice. We're going to have with this jasmine rice.
Jasmine rice.
Jasmine rice.
Here's the thing,
with a whistle in his teeth.
I know, it's my space in my teeth. You know what I could do, folks? I could mix the sauce.
Maybe.
That's all wet ingredients.
And then we're going to do the stove preparation here for the rice, and I just like plain rice, so we'll get that going, and then we'll be right back. I'm cutting up an onion and putting it in the thing, and we're doing the rice.
Yeah.
So I was worried that he wasn't going to work on that.
Yes.
Okay, so we browned the corn and put in garlic and onion. We're getting ready to add half of a cup of hoisin sauce and soy sauce, and we added some apple cider vinegar
and some green onions.
Wine vinegar, and we're gonna add green onions and soy sauce. Hold on, I'll tell you the rest. Sriracha. I'm not adding ginger because I don't like it. Instead of a can of water chestnuts, we're gonna do celery, which he hates, which is
I
fine.
absolutely hate.
Doesn't matter. And so that's it. And we'll come back when the sauce is looking like it's, or not the sauce, the whole meal is coming together. I've also got the jasmine rice cooking. In 5 minutes, it will be done and needs to be fluffed.
Fluffed?
Mm-hmm, with a fork. We'll be back. Wait, oh, is it rolling?
Yeah. You're like the barefoot Contessa over here.
I'm like, we're making these for Jeffrey. I wish we were making these. Well, actually, I don't want anybody to eat them but us.
If you can't summon the flames of hell, store-bought is fine.
Store-bought hell.
That's the meme. You know the barefoot Contessa, everything is not fancy pants with her. Hummus.
Crudité. I'm just trying to get these chopped up very small. Because he doesn't like celery for whatever reason.
I hate celery. Celery is I'm going to do this.
Good job, Tony. Give me that beagle.
Looking good.
Tiny, tiny pieces, and you have to watch your fingers very carefully. You can also take out your aggression for the day. Oh, somebody's here.
My ride.
This steer is in the way.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's get that nice shot of you putting them in. This is how they do cooking shows, you know. They spend half the afternoon doing close-up shots like this.
Well, and I watch Nancy today. You know Nancy's
Hi, Nancy.
zany. I don't think she watches my videos, but
don't
she
either.
is more of like a real-time cook. Like
Yeah, but Tyler knows his way around a kitchen. I'll
Like
give
if
you that.
she's gonna make fruitcake and it takes 16 hours, guess what? It's just gonna take 16 hours. And
All I know how to do is, to quote Jessica Lange in Tootsie, I'm a born defroster.
Tiny.
Hey, she won the Oscar for that one. All right. Beautiful.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I'll get it.
Oh,
Every so often I make him genuinely laugh.
This
Did
is
you see
like,
that?
this is like, well, I just envision you on the floor eating it.
And it's telling me about you.
Okay.
Barker.
Every time I do that, my neck. Hello, y'all. I'm here. We're here. Tony's back. I can't help
This
it.
is like Meryl Streep in Death Becomes
I
Her when
can't
she
help
does
it.
this.
Tony and
Hi
Tyler.
guys, I'm back.
Tony's back
It's
today.
been several weeks since the last one was the live video, I think.
And
right?
if you watch the preparation video, it might be included because I don't think it's going to be long enough to do its own video. So we'll just include it as part of this.
What we talk.
Go ahead.
I'm thirsty.
We both have
famished.
a sparkling water, a V Aldi brand.
I just want to say hi to all my new friends that I've made. I feel like a lot of people. What was cool is that he gets to meet all of you guys all the time, and I don't really get to interact with everyone that much. So that was kind of cool. I didn't realize, you know.
Oh, the
like
live.
Chadwick and all you people. Thank you.
Now remember,
It
we
was
don't
nice.
have to be so loud. Some things never change. Okay, so today we have Heather inspired me because she did a video on this, and she did it with, I believe she followed the recipe and did like chicken, but I, of course, as you saw, almost dropped that. Can you imagine? I did faux meat, and we did, I'm going to get a better grip.
Sorry, I have post-traumatic. I'm very anxious thinking about
A
that.
Copycat Meatless P.F. Chang's lettuce wrap, and we each have our own head of butter lettuce.
We literally went to the Cabbage Patch.
Right. We have some jasmine rice to have on the side. Would you like some rice?
Yes, please.
And a fork, maybe? I think I might want to put some rice in my lettuce wraps.
I think I'm going to do the same thing.
Oh, perfect!
Is this washed?
I'm sorry?
Did we wash
Yes,
this?
it's been pre-washed. Not by me, but it was pre-washed. It said no need to wash, pre-washed in package.
Oh.
If you want to wash it again, you can. I'm not washing mine again. Okay, so let's get right down to it. 'cause
Maybe
we
I'm
got a
just
lot
not
to
used
eat.
to the taste of vegetables.
Of produce. Okay, so I'm gonna
What's that
rip
video
off.
of that viral woman?
You take a piece of the butter lettuce. We should have had like it'll be fine with the fork. Oh my gosh, y'all.
We should have a serving spoon.
The
Want me to get one?
steam. No, this is fine.
Tyler
So-
and I realize we're going to go ham on this. We got a whole head of lettuce between us both.
Then you take some of that. I'm gonna do a little rice. Take some rice. A little more. And then you can't put too much because then you have to make like a little taco. I'm shaking. I'm so hungry. Go ahead and.
I want to watch. I'm going to eat mine very slow. One kernel at a time.
I inadvertently inhaled a grain of rice. I'm sorry. Those are absolutely delicious. That has nothing to do with the taste. Okay.
I'm going to do the same thing.
I guarantee y'all that by the time this is
Pluck my Cabbage Patch.
by the time this is said and done, we will have eaten the
The whole
entire head
bowl.
of lettuce.
I don't like this. Is much too thin. I'm gonna power it up.
Yeah, you kind of have to get it from the bottom so you get part of that part that will hold it together. Oh, very good.
You know what this needs though? I think I want a little hot sauce.
I'm telling you, try it first.
Do you think?
There's
Okay.
a bite to it. In a good way. Gosh, that feeling out. It's like Asian sloppy joes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. This looks like sloppy joes. Mmm.
I'm gonna try just with the, not with
Now
the
here's the
rice.
thing about cooking with Tyler. Everything has this tinge of sweetness to it because he uses coconut oil. So every time, didn't I say that to you last week when I was home in New England? I said to you, I want something that you cook because Tyler, everything Tyler cooks has this very distinct flavor to it, right?
Of love.
Because he uses it's love, yeah.
Mmm. I love that. Absolutely adore that.
Mmm. That's good. Well, I'm done.
I'll finish.
So anyway,
Oh, this is so good, y'all. I'm already having
I'm
an
ready to
anxiety-
make another one. Yeah.
I'm already having an anxiety
About when
attack.
your lettuce is gone.
No.
Oh.
About not having any sleep medication. As some of y'all may know, I take Ambien to sleep at night.
Perfectly legal, prescribed thing.
Over the counter. Behind the counter, but it's...
They say
it's
over
my
the counter.
It's my subscription.
I just love that meat.
But I'm out of it, y'all. And it always seems to happen when I'll run out of it on a Friday. And then I have to wait all weekend. So tonight I was like, Tony, we have to go to, like, the store. Because I have to get, like, over-the-counter sleep stuff to help me. Because, would you like to explain a little about my sleep anxiety?
Tyler doesn't...
There's meat in there.
One of the big things with Tyler is he can't fall asleep unless the person is still up before him. Which often is not the case anymore because I will just be like, okay, good night. I'm going upstairs.
In separate rooms, I don't care. But if it's like the same bed,
Um,
What do you think?
oh, I think it's delicious. Although, I'm going to be honest with you. I am a total ground beef flavor junkie. I literally could throw the lettuce away and just sit there with this bowl eating
and
that.
rice.
And I think that has to come, like, I love American chop suey and
Which I had never heard of.
sloppy joe. It's a very New England thing. It's basically goulash, folks.
Cabbage Patch. This is good lettuce, though. I've never had.
It's delicious.
It called for butter lettuce, which, quite frankly, I didn't know came in a head, but I should have known. Because
Now,
what else
folks, ground though, this fake corn, ground turkey, like, I feel like I watch a lot of, believe it or not, watch a lot of stuff where I see people cooking, like, healthy options. You can put ground turkey on so many different things.
Yeah, but. Ugh.
And it's pure protein.
Yeah. And I mean, you can get ground chicken. Okay, y'all, this is just a mess. In a good way.
No, but Tyler needs those. The worst, folks, was when he used to take the Z-Quil. That's when I first met Tyler. And Tyler would hallucinate people walking across the room.
Yeah, but I've hallucinated on Ambien, too. Remember I thought that there were people upstairs, like, dancing around? Have you ever?
Remember the time, one time on Ambien, he made me watch. I'm a good friend, folks. He made me watch the TV for 30 minutes
Oh, God.
on pause because he thought that the lights on the TV were moving in circular motions to give him a message. And then he thought the lights... This is when Ambien was still new, though, to him. He thought the lights were traveling up his stairs to the wall, and they were communicating. So
I forgot about that.
he thought...
But the sad part was that Tony was like, I think you're right.
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe, because I'm one of those I don't like to think of myself as impressionable, but I feel like after a while, I'm one of those people who'd be like, you know what, you're right, I did kill him.
Oh,
And Molly, if you're watching, which I don't think you
I doubt
are,
it.
but we used to talk about how we could literally have not left the house for the entire day, and somebody could call us and be like, did you drive my car or something? And we would be like, I don't think so. Did we do that? Did I drive your car? Try living like that every day, folks. So that's what I mean. But I stayed on the phone with him I remember I was sitting outside in the parking lot of a bar, waiting to go in to hang out with my other friends, and I was just like, well, they'll wait. I'm going to watch these dancing lights across the ceiling, which weren't dancing.
Literally thinking that the video was...
Sending him a message.
Well, the pause
He thought
video
it was Shelley
moving.
Duvall sending him a message from,
Not from
whose
beyond
birthday
grace.
it was yesterday. Happy birthday, Shelley Duvall.
Aw.
68. You know you're our icon.
She doesn't even know she's in the world.
Shelley Duvall probably still thinks she's 20. Or she actually... No, Shelley Duvall doesn't go by the name Shelley Duvall anymore. She goes by the name Olive Oil.
Olive All.
Olive Oil.
Y'all, we were obsessed when Shelley Long did that Dr.
Shelley
Phil thing.
Duvall. They're
Oh,
very different people.
Shelley Duvall, I'm sorry.
We're not going to disgrace Shelley Long's name. Mind you, I want you to look at the difference. He makes this into these beautiful... I just literally have been going like this and wrapping them.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
But I want mine to look pretty like that. I'm going to try it. Shelley Long... Shelley Long, as in Troop Beverly Hills. And you know what's great about this meat? You could save it.
Mm-hmm.
These folks have come to depend on the fact that this entire bowl is going to be gone. But you could save it and put it on salads.
It would be on a salad.
Which is basically what this is.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway...
Shelley Duvall.
I'm livid over you thinking it was Shelley Long.
There was that Dr. Phil interview where she was literally out of her mind.
We've talked about this so many times.
Out of her mind. And everything she said had a very distinctive tone to the end of the sentence.
We've picked
And
it
so
up.
we started doing that. But I feel like you and I do things like my other nearest and dearest friend, Steph, and I, like, we'll have these voices that we do over and over
That
and over.
doesn't
and
disappear.
Over, that then just completely disappear.
Shelley Duvall has not, though.
True. That one has remained.
Maybe a little...
Tried and true.
You go. What'd you do tonight? I went to the movies. Do you have any more questions? How about last week?
Any other questions?
He yelled at me last week because I went home last week, and God forbid the two of us don't know what we're both doing at any hour of the day.
Which, folks, let me explain. When I'm not on video, do you know what I'm doing? I'm in there in the living room,
Yeah.
sitting on the recliner. If I'm not working out, that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. You see how impressive that was? I got that whole leaf. I look like a rabbit. I went. And he did Shelley Duvall voice then. And he said, "What's with all the questions?"
Oh, my fork is there.
But folks, yeah, went home last week. Saw my niece, who's absolutely gorgeous. It's her 7-month birthday today.
I don't know that.
I was just on the phone with her and didn't say it. Oops. I'm sure she'll remember.
You know what I think is weird about kids?
What?
Besides everything? I love children.
Baby smell.
I really do love children. I just had a new nephew that was born, as you all know, 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Handsome Theo.
Handsome Theo, my angel. And the thing that I think is funny about kids, I was thinking about this the other day because I was looking at my niece's, they did a collage.
I'm going to try a thin one.
She's 3. And
also an angel.
Angel. And they did a collage of 4th of July pictures, like, over the years. And so she's 3, but there were 4 pictures, and I was like, what the heck?
It gets very confusing.
It's
You don't
confusing.
count your first year of anything.
Well, you don't count your womb time, right? And so then it's like, technically, when you're 1, you're a year and 9 months. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Because of the womb time.
Yeah, but you don't count, because you don't count your first year of life either.
But isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you count your first year. Like, people have
Oh, yeah.
1-year-old birthdays.
Well,
But, like, when Lily was born, she was already 9 months old. When Theo was born, he was already 9 months old in the belly. Think about that.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if that works that way. I don't know, folks. You're the scientists out there. I think it's considered you're not really a living, breathing thing until you come out of the womb. Otherwise,
I have an announcement.
we would always say, "Hi, I just gave birth. This is my 10-month-old baby. When did
Right.
she come out? Last month." Didn't work that way. What's your announcement? I'm trying to...
I'm a little full.
Same.
I'm not kidding you.
Actually, I am too. I think it's because we're literally eating lettuce. And here's the thing, though. Is butter lettuce more... Because you know how they say iceberg lettuce is actually nothing, not sustaining.
Right.
But this is kind of...
I'm going to do
Did you
one
just
more.
belch?
In my mouth and swallowed it. Have you ever... Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, Jurassic Park.
He's gonna eat the goat?
That's you. Except you're the T-Rex.
No, I'm Newman.
His name is Dennis Nedry in that movie.
So yes, baby Theo was born. Do we have any questions we want to bring up to anyone today?
I will say, this is a very Asian-inspired tasting and video. And then, as you may have seen in the thumbnail, we do need to save a little room.
Shit. Oops.
I hope
This is our first PG video.
I hope I remember to edit that out. We have, from the Asian market, I just got them to try shrimp crackers. Have no idea what they're going to taste like, but I love shrimp. And I had never seen this kind of Pocky, y'all. Cookies and cream Pocky.
What's a Pocky, the audience asks.
Oh, everybody knows what Pocky is. Do you not? I'm going to do another one. I'm so full.
HBO presents.
Oh. Did we talk about that?
No.
The HBO documentary
No,
that
we did
watched?
not. I thought it was a little too dark, don't you?
It was called Thin, about anorexic women, and we were absolutely obsessed because...
Floored by it.
Just because the characters were so great.
Oh. And by characters, we mean the human beings that... It was about,
As she dies, I'm like, that character
she's dead,
was great.
yeah. We won't tell you which one. Folks, watch it, though. If anyone has HBO Go or HBO Now, you can find it under documentary.
Because let's face it, as a millennial now, you sign up for HBO now
Now
to watch
people
Big
don't-
Little Lies for 33
Which was,
days.
yeah, and then you keep
And then you
it.
cancel it, but I've been keeping it out of laziness.
Well, last week we got a real deal out of it. We watched Batman Returns. Here's the thing.
We watched it.
We have these movies. I own Batman Returns. And I literally, as part of my generation, have gotten to the point where it's like, I own hundreds of movies. Let's be real, hundreds of movies, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Hundreds.
Same.
And it's literally gotten to the point where even if I own it, I won't watch it unless I just happen to find it. Because that's how lazy it's become, where it's like, well, I don't want to get up and put it in the DVD player. And you know what I mean?
Like, it's a big debacle.
Yeah.
I'm like, I literally thought to myself today, I don't want to get the DVD book out and look through it. Go down to the TV, put it in.
Right.
How sad is that?
Very. But I wonder, older generations tell us, is this what happened with records and stuff?
Probably.
Or you're just like, well, I'm gonna go get...
We're just talking about that today.
I'm gonna go get tapes instead.
How we were like, with all this stuff to do in the 21st century, what do we choose to do?
I mean, literally.
Sit and scroll our feeds. I'm tapping out.
Literally. Well, I might take a few more bites of the meat. There. And do you have any more rice? Or did we finish it? Just a little bit more.
Perfect portion.
There we go.
I'm done.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm
I'll
full.
just kill the rice. Kill the rice.
And on that note,
Don't judge me too much, folks. I just thought this was delicious. I killed the whole thing of lettuce, too, basically. I'm just gonna now
I'm kind of afraid of this.
make it a little bit of a salad.
These are the shrimp crackers. Oh.
What on earth? Okay, let me try. Want me to try it first? I'm much more apt to not hate it.
They smell really bad.
What do they smell like?
Rotten shrimp. Try one.
Take
I
a real
can't.
deep whiff. Oh my god. The cats will love it. Alright, I will
they
check-
might.
You know what these are?
Very
These
fishy.
are Funyuns.
Shrimp Funyuns.
These are shrimp Funyuns. Look at the texture, folks.
Like a little French
Alright, I'm
fry.
gonna try.
I have to try one. Not bad.
There's no
Doesn't taste like a shrimp.
doesn't taste like anything.
I doubt that. With that smell,
Don't you know what I mean? It doesn't taste like anything.
I don't like them. I don't like them. Y'all, this might be for other people, not for me. That is not good. Blech.
Aren't you
Okay.
proud of our healthier decisions today, by the way, folks?
As I look at the cookies and cream
We made
Pocky.
it a point, though,
But this whole entire
Tyler
box
did
is
make it a
300
point,
calories.
did he not?
And we're only going to eat.
He said we're
one
going to try to eat something a little bit healthier on
Yes, I
camera.
did.
What do you all think?
This is cookies and cream Pocky. Just going to try it. Like Sassy Snacks, she can eat one of these and be content.
How?
I don't know.
Well, I'm still finishing up my salad. This is a nice little Asian influenced salad too.
Isn't it? I think that would be that. It's like, you know, a lot of Asian things have like ground pork in it.
I think I'm going to start trying to...
Look, y'all. So it's like a cookie,
Hey, could somebody out there recommend...
much better than the shrimp crackers.
Does anyone do the at-home cooking services?
Blue Apron,
Recommend
Purple
one for
Carrot,
me.
Hello Fresh. Those are good. I think I prefer normal chocolate Pocky.
Ooh.
But that's a good change. I like white chocolate though.
Was that you who told me that white chocolate's not even chocolate?
Go friends! Yeah.
How are all my friends doing, by the way? You got any gossip?
YouTube?
Yeah.
Vicky's fine.
Hi, Vicky.
Lady T's fabulous. Lady T's on the fitness train right now, honey. And she is meal prepping.
How you doing,
and
Lady T? Oh, wow, I didn't know this.
Sing the flavor train.
Well, I'll switch it.
Okay.
Get on the fitness train. Get on the fitness train. Was that good?
Get on the fitness.
I'm on the fitness train.
The fitness
Oh, I forgot.
train. Get on the fitness train.
Get on the fitness. God, that was good. What's that expression? I'm about fitness. Fitness in my mouth.
Ay, ay, ay. Isn't that yummy?
Yeah, I can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, I also wanted to tell y'all, I'm not going to eat it right now, but I was at Kroger, and look what they have done now. They have seen the success of Halo Top ice cream
Major success.
and created their own. This is a Kroger brand Halo Top. Now what they've done,
Have you tried it yet?
this is what makes me angry. No, I have not. This is what makes me angry about it. They have priced it at $3.99 and bumped Halo Top up to $4.99.
What?
Uh-huh.
Because they want you to buy theirs.
Yeah. But the thing is, you still could get the Halo Top for $3.99. So I feel like the Kroger brand needs to be like $3.50.
Or if I get that away.
Okay. Try a Pocky.
Alright, hold on.
One more.
That's expensive. Have y'all had that Talenti gelato?
Remember the 1,000 subscriber video? The one that actually aired.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's a tough subject.
One more. Dan, get these away from me. This is the difference, folks, between he and I. He could care less about sugar.
And yet, I could literally...
Thrive on it. What you think about the donut video?
I didn't watch it yet. How was it, folks?
Pretty good. I never want a donut again, but pretty good.
Well, that's what, a lot of people say you should do sometimes to get rid of... to get rid of wanting certain things. It's like that old adage about where it's like if your father caught you smoking a cigarette as a kid, you could sit in front of him and smoke one right after the other.
And then never do it again.
And
Do
then
you
you
like
got-
those shrimp crackers? I'm just going to throw them
Just
out.
throw them away.
Oh.
I think it was called... What? I didn't do it. I did it right in my arm. I think it's a Clockwork Orange is the one where they literally do that to him. They just... He's
Make
like
him
this
smoke?
violent teen... No, he's like a violent teenager, and they literally throw so many horrible images of violence in his brain that it's like switches a thing, and
And he never is violent
he
again.
never wants to be violent again. Okay.
Get your hair back.
Get on the Pocky train. I was gonna call them Tukey.
That sounds like a dog's name. Hi, Tukey. He promised he was going to clean since I cooked. It's just the sparkling
Hello?
water. It's sparkling water.
Mmm.
Pretty good, eh? Excuse me.
I'm gonna take here. There. 3.
I just want one more.
But here is the difference.
It's like,
They're pretty good.
the chocolate ones are a little bit better.
What are these crackers, though?
They're just little cookies.
It's so weird. I would rather have a bowl of meat in front of me
I would
than
rather
that.
have a big pie any day, or cake, or cookie.
Salty or sweets? Have we had this discussion with them before?
Mm-mm. I like a combo. I'm like the Bunch of Crunch in the movie theater popcorn.
You like kettle corn.
Mm-mm. I would rather have butter popcorn, but with chocolate candy inside.
And what would I rather have?
Salami.
We'll be right back. That was really good.
Thanks.
That was really natural. Maybe we could create a podcast.
I don't know how to do that. You keep saying that, but I don't know how to do that. What would the topic be?
What would you rather have? Salami?
Meatballs.
It's true though. It's like, what would you rather have? What do you want for breakfast? An Italian sub. What do you want for lunch? An Italian sub.
Bacon.
What do you want for dinner? An Italian sub.
What do you want for dessert?
Lay's potato chips.
Mmm. Oh, you know what I make at Christmas time? Chocolate dipped ruffled potato chips.
Oh,
And
these are delicious. We gotta get those away. Or should we just eat the whole box?
It's only 300 calories for the whole thing.
Oh, that's it?
You know who loves these?
Who?
Jenny Irvin loves Pocky.
What flavors do they come in?
We like original. Oh, almond crunch, strawberry, bananas and cream, chocolate, lemon. I think there's a lemon.
Lululemon.
I wish. If y'all don't know what Lululemon is,
Last two.
take them. It's overpriced workout wear. Found two babies.
Overpriced.
Overpriced workout wear, but it's good stuff. It's all I wear.
Give us some questions next time.
We're shaking the camera. They're probably sick. All right, we gotta
Did
wrap
we watch
this up.
something recently we should have talked about or do something
No,
recently?
it's 25 minutes.
Have we done
Time to wrap
anything
it up.
recently?
Nobody's watching anymore. God.
That means I can finish this off camera?
Sure. I don't care what you do. All right, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. If you're new, hello, hello, hello. If you're old, hello, hello, hello. And we'll see you next time. Maybe we'll try to do another video tomorrow. Just to have it in the archives.
That's me being insecure. I go, wait, did we not like this one? Was I not good?
Bye.
I went to the Cabbage Patch the other day and I adopted my little girl, Gingy. This is her. Apparently, you know that my boss told me...
be in.
My boss told me that you can go to the Cabbage Patch, museum in Georgia and birth a baby from the Cabbage Patch and name it.
I do that every day.
He named her,
We named it!
We named it!
Now, what else do you want?
Rappies? Yeah. And I think that's it. And he named it, Loretta Devine.
You hold that.
What the hell did he name? Lori Morgan. They named their Cabbage Patch doll Lori Morgan. What are these? Shrimp cracker.
That's for a thumbnail, so
Was that too crass?
give me this.
What are those?
Pocky.
Have you never been mellow?
Let me adjust my head wrap.
I won't talk about Lafayette.
Please don't.
Actually, though, people will want to chime in. We're going to talk about current
No, I
events.
don't want to talk about that.
Bow, ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-da.
Just in case this is a separate video, I have to do the hello, hello, hello. Would you like to do it? No, I'll do it.
Hold on.
I'm so hungry. I can mama. Ready?
I just had to sit here for 45 minutes while you set up the perfect shot like we're making a Warner Brothers picture.
If you burp.
They say we're young and we don't know. This is what Sonny and Cheryl
Enough!
do behind the scenes.
I make you just sit in silence of the clock.
Right, shh. There's a sad sort of longing from the clock on the wall.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Shush.
Actually, some of that stuff was kind of funny.
Hello, hello. Hello, y'all. I'm starting it over.